Hey guys, it's your 8th grade U.S. history teacher, Mr. Rodriguez, and I'm here to welcome you to your classroom, the classroom that unfortunately you are not able to be present in with me. So instead, I'm here by my lonesome teaching to all of you while you are at home learning virtually through your district provided Chromebooks. So because you can't be here with me, I would like to take you on a brief little tour of my classroom. And here's the tour. You can see our government board here, the rules. I haven't changed the calendar from March. Here's the door, tighten up. This is the review wall. Here are some of my books. Unfortunately, here are all of the desks and chairs because we have no students. Here is our mission statement, our vision statement here at El Camino. Okay, here is where I put all of the awesome work that students do. I'm not sure how much physical work I'll get, but we shall see. Okay, Cornell notes. I teach Avid. All right, here we go. How to read like a historian. All my personal stuff here. Hashtag history. We are SMEA. Here I am with my wifey. How to spot fake news, most important as we move into the election. Okay, here we are, some great Americans. All of my little trinkets are up here. Some of you who are Star Wars fans might recognize some of these here. I also have some random stuff, like what's that bird? It's so strange. Here we go. There's Lincoln. Benjamin Franklin, Washington. Okay, those are just kind of some political and comic knickknacks I have in the room. Here is ground zero for distance learning, distance teaching for my part. Anyway, wish you were here. Definitely missing all of you in this space. Now I also want to take some of this time to introduce myself to you. Some of you may already know who I am or have an idea about who I am, but as you know, my name is Mr. Rodriguez. I have worked here at El Camino for 17 years. That's right. I started when I was 19 years old, and if you can do the math, you can figure out how old I am now. But I am now entering into my 10th year of teaching. Most of that time was spent in the English department, where I was department chair for a number of years. And then last year I moved into the history department. But I also have been teaching the Avid program for many years as well. And many of the years that I have been a teacher, I have also been involved with our labor union, the Teachers Union, SMEA, which stands for Santa Maria Elementary Education Association. I have been a representative for El Camino teachers in SMEA, and I currently sit on the union board as the secretary. Stepping back into my life, I was born here in Santa Maria. I spent some years in Sacramento, but then I came back to Santa Maria. I lived in Orchid, so I went to Orchid schools, came to Santa Maria, went to Santa Maria schools. We moved around a lot when I was growing up, but eventually I went to Fessler Junior High and then graduated on to Santa Maria High School. From there, I went to Allen Hancock College for too many years because I was working multiple jobs trying to get through school while paying my bills. Long story. But I was able to then transfer to UCSB, where I got a double major in English and in history. From there, I ended up transferring to Chapman University, where I earned my teaching credential. So I've spent a lot of my life in school. Keep in mind that if you would like to have a career, if you would like to have an income in life that pays all your bills, you got to go to school. I'm also married. I have a beautiful wife. Her name is Christina. We have a 20-month-old daughter. Her name is Frankie. Yes, we have a little girl named Frankie. She's going to grow up to be a strong, powerful woman, so look out. And we have a cat named Kiki. She's kind of a crazy calico. And we have spent most of the quarantine trying to stay home, going for walks, going to the beach, going to the park, but doing our best to be safe, wearing our masks, cleaning surfaces, washing our hands, sanitizing, and social distancing from other people, even unfortunately from friends and family, because we want to be safe and we want to keep others safe as well. I love to read. I'm a big reader. Usually I read nonfiction, history books, political science books, but I do love fiction. Obviously, I used to teach English, so I would teach books like The Outsiders, Tuck Everlasting, a lot of Holocaust-themed books like The Boy in the Striped Pajamas or Book Thief. So if you're a reader, check those books out. But I also read comic books. I love the Marvel comics, love the DC comics, but I love the Marvel movies. I love Avengers. I just watched Endgame and cried the last 20 minutes like a little baby. But I love Star Wars and Indiana Jones and Back to the Future. I love the show Doctor Who. If you're into Doctor Who, you're one of the cool ones. And as you saw from my tour, I have a lot of cool little knickknacks and little toys because I'm basically a grown-up man-child. And also, if you look at my shirt, there's Slimer. I love Ghostbusters. I grew up watching the movies, the cartoons. I even ate the Ghostbusters cereal, which was not healthy, but delicious. So I am looking forward to learning a lot about history this year with you. We will start with the Columbian Exchange, colonialism. We'll move into the founding of the United States with the Declaration, the Constitution. Then we'll move into westward migration. We're going to look at Industrial Revolution, and then we'll look at the Civil War, and the year will end with Reconstruction. It's going to be an exciting year, challenging year with distance learning, but I am looking forward to this. I hope you are looking forward to this as well. We are all living history right now. And of course, there are lots of protests on the streets. Black Lives Matter, big issue going on right now. There's also an election in November, lots of controversy around that. And we will talk about all these current events during our class as well. So I don't want to just talk all about myself in the class. I want to hear and learn from you. So what you are going to do now is I'm going to send you a link to Flipgrid, our Flipgrid class, and you are going to take a minute and a half, and I want you to just give me a brief introduction to who you are, maybe where you were born, maybe what you are interested in, what hobbies you have, what sports you might be participating in, and maybe tell me what you've done during the quarantine or sheltering in place because of the coronavirus. So that's all for now. Thank you guys. Be sure to watch this channel. All the lessons are here. You can go back to my previous videos to watch lessons from last year. And so with that, I'll let you get started on your Flipgrid. Tighten up, dudes. Peace out, homies. Bye, I guess.